Good evening, honey. So, I don't really have anything to update about the surrogacy journey. It's just keep waiting and waiting. I'm not sure exactly what will happen next. So, yeah. Uh, so last time, I remember I told you that I completely cut her off. I think that's what I said. Well, it turns out that it's not true. I'm starting to have conversation with her again because of some billing issues I have to take care of for her. So I really thought that that is going to be it. That I was finally going to be able to get rid of her. I was finally don't have to deal with her anymore. That I can finally be this cold blooded, unforgiving bastard I was promised to be. But it really didn't last that long. It's really amazing how those blood tied relationship could be. For better or for worse. I feel like those are the strongest relationships you can get. Which is somewhat nice. It's kind of the reason why I want to have you, right? Because I feel like this is the only type of relationship I will be able to have. I feel like all other types of relationships, right? Like they're just so fragile and very fleeting. You know, like it's probably because I didn't have that kind of relationship, so I pretend I don't care about them. But things like friends, coworkers, or even lovers, it's very easy. It almost feels impossible to last forever. Like, I just don't see the point. Sometimes I feel like those relationships, they only last temporarily until a point where they no longer they're no longer relevant. I mean, yeah, I guess in some rare occasions you can find those true lasting relationships, but it's so rare that you have to be really lucky to have them. And I'm definitely not going to be able to do that. I'm just not capable of doing that. I'm not taught to know how to have them. I'm sure you will do much better job than I will in terms of having sweet relationships. I think you just need to learn from like actual childhood to how to better maintain those relationships. But I think the thing with those blood tied relationships is you don't have to worry about those. You are born into one and you automatically have one by default. And it will not change unless some really strange thing happens. You're basically just getting used to it. It's not gonna be like, oh, I haven't talked to this guy for like 3 years. I'm going to delete him on Facebook. Or like, oh, I've been in a relationship for like 7 years. I'm getting bored. I'm going to dump him and find another one. You can't do that in a blood tied relationship. So I feel that that's the only way I can maintain a relationship, which is to just like never give you the chance to cut it. Yeah, I mean, I know. I'm sorry. I know it's terrible. It's just that it's so easy to maintain. Like unless things goes absolutely wrong, there is almost nothing that can break the tie. I mean, don't get me wrong. You still need to put a lot of effort into it. You have to take good care of it in order to raise a good child. Otherwise, you just raise someone like me who is going to be miserable and, you know, make their make who raised them terrible as well to get revenge. since like she made my life so terrible, I'm going to make sure her life is terrible as well. I'm sorry, I cannot I cannot live with the idea that my life sucks so much and she's going to just walk away free. I just cannot allow that to happen. I know I'm bad. I have to. So even though I was not able to keep my promise and to get rid of her completely, I think I was making progress. I am definitely making progress in terms of making her suffer. Like, well, every time I was able to make her life less enjoyable, little by little. So initially, I remember I stopped calling her mom since I was 12. That's why I'm referring her to her instead of actually calling her that. So then I stopped talking to her with good attitudes. And then I stopped telling her everything about my life. Like I would not tell her any single bit of my information at all. And then I was finally able to escape from her once I, you know, had had the chance to, move up. Now I only deal with her when I absolutely have to, and I'm just trying my best to cut her off my life as much as possible. Yeah, so I'm definitely making progress for sure. Being a bad parent does means that you have to pay up eventually. Maybe it's not that apparent in the at first place. I feel somehow when you are a kid, it's better to be a bad parent in order to actually gain favor, to exploit your kids, because your grandpa, right? So your grandpa is a really nice guy. He is really nice and chill. It's very relaxing and pleasant to be with him. He was the one who took care of me while your grandma was out working. So I generally don't care too much about your grandpa because his love is very easy, right? I do not expect, or I do not have to work very hard to get his attention and to actually have fun with him. He will always be here for me, so I don't have to do anything. Whereas for your grandma, I don't see her much, and I always get yelled for any petty little things that she finds problematic, and I feel, I feel, uh, I feel, oh, I feel sort of how do you put this? I want to please her. I want to please her to get more love and attention from her. So I always want to get love and affection from her more than I want from your grandpa. And I feel it's because she's just trying to not give me enough love and attention so that I want more from her. And it almost makes me feel being a bad parent makes your kids love you more, at least when they still are young and are exploitive. I just feel like it's kind of wrong. I mean, it's human nature, right? So we're always ignoring what we really have and we are chasing after what we don't. It's bad. It doesn't help that the society somehow tells people that you're supposed to love your mother more than you're supposed to love your father, which is a bunch of bullshit. Yeah, it's terrible. So, of course, I will be a good parent for sure. Like, there is no doubt about it. I will not let you go through the whole bad parenting in order for you to love me more. No, that's definitely out of the question. I'm just, I'm just, I'm just so worried about you. Like, I'm worried about you loving your mother more than you love me because you don't have one. So here's the thing, right? I feel like I feel like if you would had a mom and you have me as your dad, you would love me way more than you would have loved your mom. But because you don't have one, you have this perfect image of her that's always going to be implemented in your mind, and you always want to have her. You all have that sort of desire to have her. And you may even blame me for not giving you a mom. So there is no way I will be possibly be able to beat her in that case. And I'm just so scared of that woman. It's just like there is no way for me to win. I mean, I will be very confident that I will be a good parent, but I just don't know if in some stage of your life you'll find that it's probably not going to be necessary to love me. I mean, I deserve that, I suppose. It's just a. I feel like I want you to not be like me. Like, we never cherish what we have and only regret after we lose it. I wish I can have a kid that's not like that, right? I want to know how to raise a kid that actually know what's more important and do not try to chase after what is probably a illusion or something like that. So yeah, I guess it's not something I should worry about right now. I don't even see the hope of having you right now. So anyways, that's that. I just want to have some random chats. Uh yeah, I will update you in the next one. Hopefully I can get some more information. But other than that, I love you.